Hey everyone, my name is Miska and this is HitScan, and today I'll be talking about Valorant Ranked. And I'm kind of here to answer one question: what the heck is going on with competitive right now? People are confused about placement games, how you rank up or rank down, cheaters, you name it. Everyone's got questions about all sorts of crap, so I figured I'd put a video together that just kind of summarizes the whole ranked experience right now, so you understand that you're not alone in your questions, but also to give you some answers. So first up, of course, you get your 5 placement games, but after you've played these 5 placement games, your rank is revealed, but this doesn't really set this rank in any particular way. It's not like your account will just be hard bound to this rank. You can still go up and down in rank very quickly. Each game is essentially one tier, so if you win, you'll go up a tier. If you lose, you'll go down a tier. I placed Silver 1 and won a solo queue game very decisively just afterwards. Here's a clip from that.
One enemy remaining.
Oh man, bro. Ew.
What the what? And then I ranked up to Silver 2. Simple. Everyone's doing that right now. If you lose and you still do really well, I had one game where this happened after I had placed, you'll see a little rank decrease arrow under your tier, but it doesn't actually demote you a tier or a full rank. It just kind of shows that, yeah, your rating's gone down a little bit behind the scenes. But of course, we're here because we're interested in playing ranked, and if you want to know more about how your rank goes up and down, well, there's actually a thing in-game that a lot of people have missed I wanted to show you. If you actually click on this unranked thing, or even if you click on your rank after you calibrated it with the placement games, you'll see this screen. And now we're gonna do some reading. I know. So, winning and losing rounds has the biggest impact on your rank. Keeping allies alive and assisting in eliminating opponents through ability use or good tactics will help in early skill determination, but will decrease in importance as you play more matches. Decisive games where you win many more rounds than your opponents will strongly affect your rank. Very close matches, such as 13-12, will have a smaller impact on your rank. It will always be more optimal to take risks and work with your team for the round-winning play. So get out there and show us you have what it takes to be Valorant. There you go. So that's the first bit, the basics. There's been some more clarifications and stuff, so I'll get to that in just a second. But all in all, this very much implies that they look at more than just your KD and just the game score and if you won or lost. If it's a close game and you popped off, you should be alright. If you had one of those stomps, then yeah, you should be gaining a lot of rating from a 13-1, 13-2 win. And if you felt like you did kind of middle of the pack and got an average, maybe 13-9 wins, something like that. If you had enough good ability usage, maybe enough heals on Sage, got a lot of ultimates out, and all that good stuff, then yeah, you'll probably get some extra rating from that too. If you check your combat report after you die or after each round, you can actually see the individual stats of each ability, how many people you blinded and such. It will even tell you how much damage your Sage wall tanked and those sort of things. And I imagine that somewhere along the way, they work these things into your personal performance rating. This is something that I've seen a lot of good feedback around so far, that it seems like people can really feel that their personal performance does matter right now. I felt that too. Even when I was losing, I had some games where I would just have a more difficult game afterwards if I was match MVP or something along those lines. To clarify things further though, let's head to Twitter and to Riot Ziegler, who's the game director of Valorant. The boss himself had a little bit of a vague tweet first, but then clarified some things and said, to dispel some myths, taking info from your unrated play, both performance and wins, only determines the types of players we think you should play against to get rated. The way I read this tweet is, if you are trolling a lot in unrated, you're team killing a lot, you're dealing a lot of damage to your own team, maybe you're AFKing a lot, that sort of thing, you're gonna get worse quality games because you're not taking the game seriously, and you're gonna be placed with other people that are of the same sort of nature and are doing those same sort of things. This is similar to in Counter-Strike, there's something called trust factor, which does the exact same thing. He then goes on to say, also for a bit more clarity, rating is about who you play against and how you win/fare against them, not about how many numbers of wins you accumulate. As you play, you will see your rating change based on how well you master defeating similar or more highly rated players. This means two things. One, when you are playing, it's more about the individual round count. If there's a close game, it'll affect your rating less and it'll look more at your personal performance. You can rank up on a 12-13 loss right now, that's happened multiple times to a lot of people, and And if you're the lowest rated player in the whole lobby and you do really well, that helps a lot and is favorable to you in your personal performance as the game realizes you might deserve a higher rank. Obviously games are gonna vary in quality, they definitely did for me. Here's a quick look at my 5 placement games and where I placed and what my experience was like. I hope you enjoy. I think ranked is here under play. Yep. Competitive. And well, oh yeah, you can see I'm unranked right now. I think this is stuff we can see actually under career though. If we go, yeah, exactly. So unranked, play 5 more placement games to reveal your skill rank. This is the same as in the alpha. So I guess let's get started. I'm gonna play my 5 placement games right now and then sort of give you the highlights of them or just a breakdown of them, and we'll just see what happens. And wow, we already got a game. Let's go. Fuck, one bottom mid.
Player standing.
Open up the sky! Down you go.
Just flashed us.
One enemy remaining.
Right here. That's the lot of them.
Someone get the spike.
Okay, oh.
Here.
Okay, spike like this.
I think we need the spike.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll get the spike again.
Flawless.
Let's go.
Player standing.
Run!
Taken down. Just so you guys annihilated.
My ultimate is ready.
Why? Did it, like... Phoenix, rope room, don't go in there. Why is it always the Phoenix players that... Oh, hello, that's bad.
Last player standing. Spike plant.
Enemy down. On the money.
Last player.
How you guys doing? Well, no one's doing, it seems. Not a great start. Only one guy's not in voice chat, but, you know, everyone ignored me.
Attackers win.
That's another loss. I'm kind of sick of solo queue. Let's just find some friends to play with.
One enemy remaining.
Message sent.
Nice.
Oh god, it's over. Thank God.
Nice.
Attackers win.
Yeah, dude, like the true iron player I am. So, like I mentioned previously, I placed silver 1 after all of that. If I had to guess, my first couple losses I did well enough to stay at about the same rating. Maybe that was high silver or something. Then I had a bit of a worse loss, but still okay. And I probably lost quite a bit of rating from that because I lost 3 in a row. Let's say I was bronze 3 at the time. I then did okay in one of my games, but it was really kind of middle of the pack, nothing great. And then finally for my last game, I did pretty well. So that put me at silver 1, and then immediately after I ranked up to silver 2. And now I've been just sort of floating around there, and that's been pretty alright for me. I think I can do a lot better. I'm feeling pretty confident against gold players right now. That doesn't seem too difficult. But the grind is starting for me too. And just like for everyone else, you gotta really just try to focus back on yourself, not take things too seriously. And keep in mind, this is the first rank test. This is not the final version. Everything will reset on launch, and on top of that, remember Counter-Strike matchmaking early on? Remember Overwatch coin flip? Remember basically any competitive game matchmaking early on. It's gonna be a bit of a mess, don't take things too seriously. And it's also important to remember that there's a lot of games where you start low in ranks, take Battle Royale games for example. I know it's a different scenario, but the idea of putting new players or people that haven't played much in lower ranks, even if they're pretty decent at the game, is pretty common, as their rank is just gonna be more volatile. The game won't really believe that they are at the rank they deserve early on, because they need more data, more game time, more round wins and personal performance to be able to measure this properly. I've done the ranked grind in Counter-Strike from Silver 3 all the way to DMG, most of it being solo queue, and I'm ready again to try something new, try a new challenge. I hope you guys are as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more content, and click the bell and all that YouTube stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, and maybe in game for some ranked. Goodbye!